Hey guys, welcome back to Jake and Night. I'm Jake.
And I'm Jacob. I saw Transcendence. Jake, again, did not see the movie. He's really fallen down, guys. I think we should just, smash on him and just, hate on him because...
My apologies, guys. My Pokemon needed me. You know, Pokemon Masters are extremely busy. So when we do our game reviews, you better be ready, because I got some, hot facts to throw at you. But getting on to it, let's dive right into Transcendence. Jacob, since you actually saw the movie, what'd you think of it?
Transcendence is directed by Wally Pfister. Now, Wally So what's that? What are you doing?
This is Siri. She wanted to join us. She likes AIs, and I thought she would really enjoy hearing about this review.
Transcendence is directed by Wally Pfister. Wally Pfister may not be the most recognizable name in the world, but you definitely know some movies that he's worked on. He is Christopher Nolan's DP, his cinematographer, director of photography, from every movie from Memento to The Dark Knight Rises. It's really kind of interesting to see a movie that's directed by a cinematographer because it looks great. The visuals are fantastic and it's filmed really cool. But I was excited to see this because, I mean, Christopher Nolan's movies are fantastic, and he's producing the movie. The cast is fantastic. The headliner is Johnny Depp, but he's not really the main character. It's more his wife, who's played by Rebecca Hall. I think the best performance by any of the actors was Paul Bettany, who plays Jarvis in Iron Man, of course.
Obviously.
But the acting was really good from most everyone. I think that was the big positive of the movie, that it looked good, and that the acting was good. However,
The bad.
we do have some bad things about the movie. The main thing I think was bad about the movie was the pacing. That the first half of the movie I thought was very, very interesting. The premise was very, very interesting. It got you hooked into what was happening. And I don't know what Jake is doing now, but
It's a bad pace.
I got you. But about halfway through, the movie slows down and becomes really boring and very predictable. So you got kind of two separate movies. You got your first half of the movie, which is very thought-provoking, very interesting, great premise. Your second half of the movie, which is very, very predictable and boring. The movie altogether wasn't terrible, but it just wasn't enjoyable because, I mean, once all this stuff goes down, it's just, you know exactly what's going to happen. It's very cliched. The acting, like I said, was good, but it wasn't enough to make the movie itself good.
Which I found surprising, telling me that this is Christopher Nolan's DP, and Christopher Nolan does really good action-paced movies, so you'd kind of hope that this would transcend into this director's movies. So I kind of, just talking with Jacob, I find that kind of surprising. Also, we've been seeing, as you guys have seen in our other reviews, just how a lot of movies lately get their setup right, but plot and meaning later in the movie just kind of goes out the window.
Yeah, that's a really good point. And I think Wally Pfister, as a director, has some potential. He showed some points in here where I think he could be a good director. It's just that he needs a better script, because the script itself isn't terrible, so the dialogue isn't very good, but the premise of the movie is very good, like I said, and had the potential to be awesome. The movie, however, was not awesome, like I said, but with a better script, with some better pacing, I think this movie could have been great. And great, yes, I used the word great. It could have been great. It was not anywhere close to great, however.
With capital G. So, getting on to the rating, what'd you think of it?
Yeah, ratings for me, I'm gonna go ahead and give it a C, because I thought the movie, it's not like a movie where you just go, oh, I hate this 2 hours of runtime. Speaking of 2 hours of runtime, though, it is 2 hours long, but it feels like 2.5. But yeah, it's a C for me. Jake is just over here texting while I do his, what are you doing?
No, Siri wanted to give her input, and she wanted to give it an A, just because it was based on AIs, but she ended up thinking it was poopy. Gave it a P. Siri gave it the P, he gave it the C, so it was poopy and crappy. And honestly, would you make this? I want to giggle. Would this be a renter in any case? Would you be able to take it home and be, you know?
Oh yeah, I guess. It's definitely a movie I wouldn't want to go see in theaters. It is a movie that if you were to watch it at home, it's not a terrible watch, but you'd have to go in expecting that this movie thinks it's a lot better than it is. It's not a movie that I want to watch with other people just because it's slow. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And for movies that I want to watch with other people, it's maybe just the type of friends that I have, but I like to see more upbeat movies with my friends, and so this is one that I wouldn't say don't watch, period. There is definitely a crowd of people that will like it because it tries to be intelligent. Some intelligent stuff in there, and obviously the people in the movie were intelligent, but it just, I mean, you were able to poke holes in the script, and it just could have been great, and it wasn't, and it was really disappointing.
Kind of like square, 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 square. Darkened eye, funky earlobe, M-shaped lips.
Okay, we're done. Turn it off, Catherine.
Chicken it.